Hey everybody, welcome back to Banished. So we're doing pretty well. We have 12 sheep, that's going great. We're getting a lot of wool out of them. We have 37 wool on hand there. We even have 2 more in there. I think we're going to raise this up to producing, well, maybe not 150. Let's go for 100 coats on hand. We're not using the wool for anything else. We may as well just pump as much of it into the coats as possible. We're doing pretty good on the housing. People are dying off and being replaced in the housing. Unfortunately, they're not being replaced in their jobs. We have to replace a fisherman. We also maybe need to put another vendor in there. I think that's all we're kind of short on for labor. But we have 8 students. We have 12 children coming up. We should be getting a crop of people coming out soon, I think. Yeah, there's a 15-year-old student and a 24-year-old teacher. Alright. I guess that's fine. I think the old teacher was, what, 60-something? 81-year-old blacksmith. They're not going to last long. Yeah, we're going to have to start kind of keeping a population of laborers on hand. But I think what we're going to do today is we're going to get rid of this. We're going to destroy it. And for that, we're going to need some builders. So let's pause it now that it is winter. Late autumn. Looks like this has been completely harvested. This has been completely harvested. That has been completely harvested. So we have some room. We can take some people off farming. Let's take 6 people off farming. Let's pop them all into building. And let's see if we can get this done during the winter here. Let's get... what do I want? There we go. Remove structure. We'll get rid of that. And we will build a new one. I think over here. I think one of the reasons that we're getting, like, a very slow increase in our firewood, despite having a fair amount of logs on hand now, is that they're having to walk a long distance. The woodcutter's going to the market for logs, and they're going to have to walk down here, and then over here, and then over here to get the log, and then all the way back with the log. That takes a lot of time. That's time they could be spending chopping wood. If we put the woodcutter here... and we just happen to have a perfect space for them. I think it'll really improve our firewood output. They'll be able to come, you know, right there, get their logs, come back, and more time spent chopping wood, basically. So I think that's what we're going to do. We just have to wait for this to be torn down, this to be built up. Maybe we'll put another storage there. In fact, let's do that right now. We'll put another stockpile right there, just because. And then once that one is built, we'll turn that one off, have them all come over here. And hopefully we can get this done. Yeah, that's taken down. Perfect. Hopefully we can get this done before the end of winter. It's only early winter now, so we should have time. And then what I'd also like to do while we have these kind of free laborers on hand is go over here and collect some iron. So the faster this gets built, the better. But then we're also going to have to tear that one down too. Still early winter, so that's fine. There we go. That's built. We will turn this one off. And we'll order it destroyed. And now this person's already automatically reassigned over here. Much better. 0% storage remaining. Now they are demolishing it. Good, good, good. And once we have a good supply of people on hand, I'd like to put some more people into farming. Maybe over here? Okay, there we go. Let's pause for a sec, take everybody off of building, put them all back into farming, and while they're just kind of loitering, let's collect some of this iron. There we go. In terms of future town expansion, I think what we're going to do... Where's the market? There we go. We're going to kind of head in this direction, I think. We could put another market there, and that'd cover a good territory. We could start building another town kind of over here. Maybe more one just centered on farming. Because that seems to be the most kind of open space that we've got available. Over here would be good as well, but it's a little bit far. I guess we could put the market there. And that's not that much further than over here, is it? The main difference, though, is that, you know, we kind of got the mountains there, and we got the river to deal with here. And I think the kind of the fastest way to get over there would be to build a tunnel through there, which is going to require a lot of stone. The hunting lodge doesn't seem to be particularly affected by being in town here. We got 800 venison last season, so that's pretty good. Usually I think we've been getting about 680, so it doesn't seem to be that that important that it's kind of out in the open, which I thought it would be, but I guess not. Oh, and we got another labor on hand. Let's put them into fishing. The vendors seem to be doing fine with just 2 of them. They're not really running out of stuff. So I think maybe that's okay. Now we got another laborer on hand. We're going to leave them as a laborer. I got a feeling we're going to be losing some people here soon, because we got, you know, that 81-year-old, 82-year-old fisherman now. And there was that 83-year-old blacksmith. And they just kind of switched jobs between the 2 of them. He was the blacksmith, now he's the blacksmith, now he's the fisherman. Alright. Firewood reserve is low. I'm hoping that's going to start changing. There we go. Yeah, see, she's right there. Oh, she went home. But then she's going right back in here, gonna get a log. There we go. Right back to work. No massive trip down over this way, so that's perfect. We can kind of maybe get rid of one of these stockpiles, too. Maybe we'll do that. Remove that stockpile. And I guess we don't need the builders for that. We'll let the laborers do it. Yeah, there we go. So they'll move everything over to the other stockpiles. Excellent. There we go. So now we have some freed up room here. I would like to build a well. Maybe we can put it... It looks like there's a perfect spot for one right there. And we could use a road going through there as well, I guess. Oh, up to 15 sheep. I'm thinking I'm going to increase this up to the maximum 25 that we can fit in there. Why not? I mean, we could use the wool, and then once, you know, we reach that limit, they'll start killing them for food. But we may as well get as many as we can, right? There's no difference in the amount of farmers it takes to tend the field, so we may as well have as many in there as possible. And then hopefully, if we can get this firewood situation under control... I'm thinking maybe we'll even build another one. It'd be nice if we could get rid of this hill, but I don't think we can. We could put another one right there, another woodcutter, and assign somebody to that. And then we can put another stockpile in there just to have it. I don't know. I would kind of like to have 2 going, and if they're not kind of walking all the way over here to get it and then all the way back, it might be better. I kind of regret putting the houses right up against the market. I kind of feel like maybe we should have put, like, the tailor... Where's that? Right there. Well, that is right next to it. But we could have put the blacksmith kind of right next to it. And then the woodcutters, rather than the housing. Something maybe to think about for, you know, the future kind of hamlets we build over here. And possibly over there. Over here would be a good place to expand to, too. There's a lot of iron and stone on the ground over here. We could use that. Logs seem to be doing good. We seem to be getting a lot of these guys now. If we go in here... 154 last season from that one. 185. So we're doing great on the logs. They don't seem to be affecting each other at all. Which is perfect. Look at all these trees just going down. They're chewing through that forest. Tons of little trees planted, so that's going great. That is exactly what we wanted. A little bit disappointed that this seems to have so many young, underdeveloped trees. Oh, one of the fishermen died. Somebody replaced him. Was that really old guy? I think that was her husband. Patricky. Who replaced him? Oh, free manual. You haven't found anybody yet. Wilhelma? Was that who? Yeah, that was who replaced him, but I guess now she's just a laborer. And free manual became the fisherman. Oh, there goes another one. Yeah, I think we're kind of at that point where we're just kind of keeping up with the replacement of the elderly. Which is good. I mean, we got a lot of food. We have almost 10,000 food. Nobody's dying. And we're not running into any kind of crisis where, you know, all of our farmers die of old age. And we have nobody to replace them. So I think we've kind of reached that magic point where we're doing just as good as we need to. Might be time to build some more housing. Oh, there's a merchant. What do you got? Cattle. Cattle would be good, but we don't have the resources to really do it yet. I've been banking on firewood, and in fact, I'm going to increase that limit now that we've reached it. Let's actually bring that right up to 500. I've been kind of banking on using firewood, which is reasonable enough. But actually, I guess we could buy one cow. Not worth buying one though, and we don't have the people necessary to raise them right now. Anyway, what was I even saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought there. Anyway, we're doing okay. We've reached that magic spot where we are surviving, basically. And that's kind of where I want to get. I've been playing pretty conservatively. I haven't been kind of expanding quickly. I've been trying to avoid running into, you know, serious population explosions and massive food shortages. I think we've more or less succeeded in that. Let's, yeah, you know what? Let's build another house. Oh, that's a barn. I want to keep the farms a little bit separate. I don't want to put another farm directly next to that one. Because if we do that, if one of these farms gets a blight, I don't want it spreading through our entire crop. But it looks like we got a lot of flat land in there. So if we put housing kind of along here, we can put another field over right behind it. So let's do that. Build 2 more houses right there. And I'd also like to build a well. It looks like a good spot for it. Could also slap one in there. That might even be better. A little more central, but I'd also like to put another one over here, too. Just to kind of cover those places. Maybe there? Probably not going to be in the way. Or we could even put it right there. Maybe we'll put it right there. But we need... Well, I guess we'll pop that person into being a builder. Hopefully nobody will die. Hopefully more people will come out of the school, too. We got 9 students in there now. Which is good. It is winter. Let's take some people off the fields, because they're all harvested. Put them all into building. Oh, and we just got another adult, too. Put them into building as well. More builders than we need, but we're going to be building some more stuff here, too, anyway. So the well needs 40 stone. We can afford to build one of them right now. So we'll put it, I guess, right there. Looks like a good spot for it. And that should kind of keep these places safe. These guys are screwed if there's a fire, kind of, I think. It's an awful long way to go for water. Oh, and I want to put a road through there, too. While I'm thinking about it. Oop. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, somebody died of old age. A forester. Well, we have the people to replace them now. We will do that once we get the construction done. Still early winter, so we should be able to get through this by the end of winter. People in the houses. Good, good. Wilhelma has no husband. Do we not have any single men? Doesn't look like it. Well, we'll have people... Oh, that's, Wilhelma is a man. Okay. Kind of a odd name for a man, but I'm not going to judge. I guess we don't have any single women who aren't students either, but we should soon have somebody coming out of the school for him, I guess. Okay, so that well is built. We're a little low on iron again. I guess we could come collect some more over here. Pick that up. And it wouldn't hurt to get some stone, too. So let's do that. Take all these people off of building. Now, we needed to replace a forester, so let's do that out of that pool. I'd like to get a bunch of stone, and then maybe turn this road into a stone road, because that's pretty much the longest distance we have. So if we could increase the speed of travel down that, even just here, because most of the stuff that's harvested from here is going to be going to this stockpile or that barn. And then we can just worry about the vendors, they're fine. Yeah. Oh, 32 graves in that cemetery we built. So it's a good thing we built this. This one's full up. There we go, another adult. Late winter, let's put these people back into farming. We have 2 laborers on hand, that should be good enough for now. The 2 vendors seem to be working out fine. This place is staying stocked. Got 52 wool coats on hand there. 86 total, so that's good. We don't have a kind of reliable enough supply of iron. We're just picking it off the ground to kind of raise the tool limit, but we seem to be doing fine with that. Wilhelma, still no wife. Got a large population of male children, I guess. 20 sheep, we're doing great there. Loving that. We have 4 people on hand. I'm gonna wait for us to get maybe 2 more. And then we'll look at building another farm right there. Right there. Enough room to get a road pass and then the farm next to it, I think. You know what? While we have those people on hand, let's put 2 into builders. And let's build that road. So if we wanted to go straight this way, can we? I don't see any red. That's not red, right? How far over can we go? Right about there. Okay. So we'll come off there and go back like that. How's that going to work? And then we'll leave space for housing here. And then the farm will be back this way. We kind of build around that hill. There we go. They're building the road. The tree's kind of floating now. There we go. You know what? I'm going to put another guy into building. The builders build the road, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why it's saying we need 0, because we have road to be built. What kind of crop do we want to plant there? We got squash and we got beans, and that's basically all we can plant. I don't know if different food has different kind of nutritional values. Oh, 21 sheep. I'm assuming some food is better for you than others. But... oh, another trader. Got to see him pull up. What's he selling? Firewood, great. Yeah, I don't want a. There we go, that road is done. So if we were going to put a house in there, it would be right there. Oh, come on. So right there. And then I'd maybe want room for a road behind it, so right there. So the farm would have to start right there. Let's make that happen. Or do we want another orchard? No, the farm puts out more food. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4, road, farm. 15 by 15 is the size? Yeah. Boom. One more crop field. That's a lot of trees they're going to have to cut down. We're going to get a lot of logs out of that. Oh, and we just lost somebody to old age. Garlander! He was like 90! Oh, Garlander. Where were you? I think you were there. Oh, and there goes somebody of old age, the blacksmith. Man, okay, so we just chewed up 2 of our people. We might have to wait for some of these houses to start bearing fruit, as it were. I don't... oh, I guess... they had that kid, and then that was it. Now he's too old. Now that she's too old to have more kids. Them too. Them too. We might have waited a little bit too long to expand, but I think we're going to get through it fine. These houses, like I've said, are going to start opening up not too far. Hopefully, he's 69, hopefully he'll get a young wife. 71, 72, 80, 73. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting to a situation where people are moved into new houses basically just old enough to have 1 kid. Well, we'll get this built and then we'll wait to actually get stuff growing there. Another person died, man. And a farmer, too. Alright, let's, we need a farmer, for sure. We need the blacksmith. Who else died? Oh, one other person died and was replaced, so we have 1 person on hand. So we've just lost kind of our entire group of people who are going to be doing this. So I guess we'll just leave that existing and unused. We can put squash or bean in there. I'm thinking we're going to put... what's the bean output been? 1,200. And the squash has been 1,340, so it doesn't really matter. Either could be good. But we're going to have to wait for a couple more students to get out. 3, ideally, with nobody else dying. She's probably not going to last much longer, though. But then we'll get a new house. We'll get a free house. So that's a bonus. Hopefully it won't be taken up by additional elderly. Not that there's anything wrong with being elderly, but... if you're taking up a house... oh, man. Oh, that was, no, she just got a 69-year-old husband. That wasn't her. Oh, 21 and 15-year-old, though, so the only person who was living in that house probably died, and then maybe he moved in with her. Okay, good enough, good enough. 20-year-old fisherman, 21-year-old fisherman with a 16-year-old student. Sounds good to me. And somebody else died. That was her, wasn't it? So maybe Cole will get a young wife and we'll get more kids. As creepy as that would be. Or maybe he'll die and we'll get a free house. I'm good with either. Although I do need to replace that farmer. Who do I want to put in there? I guess we don't need both herbalists, do we? We're probably doing good for the herbs. Yeah, we got 99 there. I think maybe we'll end the episode at this point, though. We've been going for probably about a good 20, 25 minutes. We've managed to expand a little bit. We're making progress. That's the important thing. Nobody's dying catastrophically, but we are getting a bit of turnover in the original houses, and that's good to see. So once again, I'm Nightcat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.